Hi everyone, I'm Barry Stagner and this is his channel Newsbreak. Tens of thousands of holidaymakers fled seaside towns on Australia's east coast on Thursday as brush fires approached. Military ships and helicopters began rescuing thousands more trapped by the blazes. Fueled by searing temperatures and high winds, more than 200 fires are burning across the southeastern states of New South Wales and Victoria, threatening several towns. The NSW state government declared a state of emergency beginning on Friday, giving authorities the power to forcibly evacuate people and take control of services. U.S. Defense Secretary Mark Esper on Thursday said the United States still sees a political agreement on denuclearization as the best paths forward on North Korea, but American forces remain prepared to fight if necessary. We would urge restraint by Kim Jong-un, Esper said in an interview on Fox News. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo spoke on Wednesday with Prime Minister Binyamin Netanyahu, and State Department spokesman reported in a statement, and Secretary Pompeo thanked Prime Minister Netanyahu for Israel's unwavering commitment to countering Iran's malign regional influence and its condemnation of the December 31st attack on the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. The Secretary and Prime Minister reaffirmed the unbreakable bonds between the United States and Israel, she added. And this is the second conversation in 2 days between Pompeo and Netanyahu. The two also spoke on Monday, a day after the U.S. airstrikes against the Kataib Hezbollah militia in Iraq, which came in response to the killing of a U.S. civilian contractor in a rocket attack on an Iraqi military base. Top U.S. officials declared on Sunday that the airstrikes against Iranian-backed forces in Syria and Iraq were successful and hinted that the U.S. was preparing for future attacks on Iranian assets in the Middle East. On Tuesday, Iraqi militants laid siege to the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, setting fires and smashing security cameras before forcing their way into the compound. U.S. President Donald Trump later warned Iran it will pay a heavy price for the riots, though he subsequently said he didn't believe a war with Iran was on the horizon. The United States consulate in Mexico's border city of Nuevo Laredo issued a security alert on Wednesday, warning against gun battles and urging government employees to take precautions. Gun battles have killed at least 3 people this week in the northern city, bordering the Texas city of Laredo, media reporters have said. It is one of the Mexican cities where the U.S. government has sent asylum seekers to wait as their cases are decided. And the consulate has received reports of multiple gunfights throughout the city of Nuevo Laredo, it said in a Twitter post. U.S. government personnel are advised to shelter in place. Health chiefs in China are investigating an outbreak of a respiratory illness that some people have likened to the 2003 Sars epidemic that killed nearly 800 people. Doctors say 27 people have fallen ill in December with a suspected strain of viral pneumonia, 7 of whom are in serious condition. Most of the sick had visited a seafood market in the central city of Wuhan, and experts are investigating whether the disease is linked to that. The cause of the disease is not clear, the official's People Daily newspaper posted online. Citing hospital officials, we cannot confirm it is what's being spread online, and that is the SARS virus. Other severe pneumonia is more likely the cause. Experts from the National Health Commission traveled to Wuhan to lead the investigation into the disease, state television reported. Doctors have yet to identify the virus responsible, but initial laboratory tests showed that the cases were viral pneumonia and had not spread from person to person, according to the Wuhan Health Commission. Patients were isolated and their close contacts were under medical observation. An investigation and cleanup were underway at the seafood market, the commission said. 2 of the 27 improved so much they were expected to leave the hospital soon, the health authorities added. Well, we know in the last days there will be plagues and pestilence abounding, giving us today's reminder to keep looking up.